Welcome to Home Insulation Tips, the channel dedicated to helping you create a more energy-efficient and comfortable home. If you're a homeowner and your crawl space needs some TLC, you're in the right place. Today we're going to explore crawl space insulation, a step-by-step guide. Let's get started. Why insulate your crawl space? First things first, why should you insulate your crawl space? Well, it's more than just about comfort. Insulating your crawl space can help prevent moisture issues, reduce energy bills, and even improve indoor air quality by eliminating allergens. Assessing your crawl space. Begin by assessing your crawl space and having a good overview of the whole situation. Look for signs of moisture, mold, or existing insulation. Understanding the current condition is key to planning your insulation project effectively. This way you know what you'll need in order to have the best saving and comfort. Choosing the right insulation material. Selecting the right insulation material for your crawl space is essential. Options for crawl space insulations include fiberglass, rigid foam board, or spray foam. Consider your budget, local climate, and any existing conditions to determine the best fit for your family and your home. Safety precautions in the crawl space. When working in a crawl space, safety should be paramount. Wear appropriate protective gear, including gloves, a mask, and eye protection. This will make the job easier and prevent irritations from fibers. Ensure proper ventilation to minimize exposure to any potential contaminants and other bacteria. Air sealing and moisture control. Before insulating, address air leaks and moisture issues. Seal gaps and cracks in the crawl space to prevent drafts and potential moisture problems so it will not build up over time. Consider a vapor barrier to control humidity. Excessive moisture in homes can lead to a host of problems, from mold growth to structural damage. Installing insulation properly. When it's time to install insulation, follow best practices. Ensure it fits snugly between joists or against the crawl space walls, and use appropriate fasteners to secure it in place. Pay special attention to seams and corners to maintain a continuous thermal barrier. Observe closely. Ventilation in the crawl space. Proper ventilation is crucial for a healthy crawl space and overall humidity. Make sure you have vents to allow air circulation and minimize moisture buildup. Check your local building codes for ventilation requirements. You could also check the neighborhood, how others have their ventilation installed. Insulation R value for the crawl space. Don't forget to consider the recommended R value for your crawl space based on your climate zone. This will determine the appropriate thickness of insulation you need. Make sure not to compress the isolation. The R value will decrease when the isolation cannot keep its thickness. DIY versus professional crawl space insulation. You have the choice of tackling this project as a DIY or hiring a professional. While DIY can save money, professionals bring expertise and can ensure your crawl space insulation is done correctly. Weigh your options based on your budget and comfort level. You might be able to do a lot yourself, so do not underestimate yourself. Post-insulation inspection. After insulating your crawl space, it's vital to inspect the work. Take your time for this process. Ensure there are no gaps or insulation that is shifted out of place to prevent airflow going trough. This step is critical to reaping the benefits of your project. If you do not take this in consideration, the energy savings will decrease. Conclusion. Insulating your crawl space is a proactive step towards a more energy-efficient and comfortable home. By following this step-by-step guide and choosing the right insulation materials and R value, you can create a healthier living environment and reduce your energy bills. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to Home Insulation Tips. We'll be back with more practical insights and home improvement advice so you can stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next video.